everybody. It's a little bit before 9 on Tuesday, 5th of June. And Miss Bird Dog just dropped me back off in Duncannon. And over there's the Doyle Hotel. And then these are the first two blazes of the day, heading on out north in Pennsylvania. Today is day 73. I took a very relaxing and much needed 3-day zero with Miss Bird Dog and Max in Mechanicsburg, and we just hung out and sort of recovered and got ready for this second half push on the trail. Man, I tell you, it was hard to leave them this morning. It took everything I had to get out of that truck and hit the trail and not just drive right back to North Carolina. I miss those guys, but we're gonna hang in there, hey, and finish what we started. So gonna get on out of town. Let's see, where's that next white blaze? There's Duncannon Fire Company. And I think the blaze is down this street. Yeah, they're there on the poles. Anyway, man, it's gonna take a day or so to get back in the swing of things. It's like I forgot how to do this. It's a little bit overcast right now, kind of cool. The front moved through, dropped some rain, cooled everything off. But I'm sure in a day or two we'll heat it up again. Whew. All right, let me get on out of here. That's some scary yard art right there. All right, the trail continues on the sidewalk out of Duncannon and crossing the Clark's Ferry Bridge. Guess we'll be heading up into there as soon as we cross the river. All right, finally topped out the first climb of the day, and whenever you take zeros, it always puts you in a different group of people on the trail. So I was wondering who I would run into, you know, if it's somebody I'd already seen before back down the trail, because most of the people that I've been sort of flip-flopping and seeing daily on the trail are now going to be 60 miles or so ahead. And if or when they take zeros, then and I keep walking, then maybe I'll catch back up to them. But anyway, so in the on the trail coming up, I ran into another YouTuber, Sleeves. I knew he was up here, up ahead of me, but so he had taken 3 days off with his wife and family as well in Boiling Springs. And he's been back on the trail a couple days, and he sort of nursing a strained knee right now, so he's moving a little bit slower and not planning on going too far today, but hopefully he'll get that knee recovered, get back on pace, and I'll see him again up the trail. But so yeah, I'm in a different spot on the trail, going to be running across different hikers, and it's nice that the first one I do run across is someone I already kind of know through his vlog. Kind of cool. This is a footbridge crossing Peters Mountain Road. Good morning, everybody. That lone dry spot on the ground is where my tent was last night. And this is a campsite that is about 17 and a half miles outside of Duncannon. Had to come down here to the spring to get water and lucked out on a campsite. And as soon as I got my tent pitched last night, about 5:30, it started raining. It is Wednesday, 6th day of June, day 74 on the trail. And yesterday out of Duncannon was 17 and a half mile day. Today, got a pretty lofty goal of getting to William Penn Shelter, but that's about 25 miles. And that's going to solely depend on how fast I can move down the trail. If it's somewhat smooth, shouldn't be a problem. But I expect it to be pretty rocky. And if that's the case, then you might have to reevaluate, because that rocky walking is a whole lot slower. Anyway, everybody remember today's the anniversary of D-Day, the invasion of Europe. But finally win it back from Germany, 6th of June 1944. So if you can find a second to remember that, all those guys that paid the price to make that happen. All right, let's head on up the trail and see if we can get it done. I'll check in with you later. Just came down out of Swatara State Park, and it's a nice Rails to Trails greenway here, and a super awesome bridge across the river. And I think all that noise on the other side of the bridge is Interstate 81 up there. I believe we go under an overpass, and then we will be east of I-81. Pretty river. What an awesome bridge, though. Still have a little over 7 miles to get up to William Penn Shelter, and that will be 25 for the day. Hopefully the trail is agreeable enough to make some good time. I like to roll in there by 7 anyway. It's I-81 up there with all the big truck traffic on it. All right, see you up the trail. Walking under Interstate 81. Trail's doing a little road walk up to here, then it heads up under the bridge right there and across. Man, there is no easy, smooth way through this. That's full contact, full body workout hiking right there. I still got 2 miles of it. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, 7th day of June, and That makes today 75 on the trail. Walking out of William Penn Shelter, camped up at the top of the hill above the shelter. And yesterday was pretty tough. The trail was a mix. It was atrociously rocky at times, and other times it was smooth and fast. I sort of believe that today will probably be more of the same. Hope to get over to Eagle's Nest Shelter today. That'll be a 20 and set me up for a somewhat shorter day into Hamburg, get a resupply, and then have man, I don't know what to expect. Maybe a 4 to 6 day push to the Oil Water Gap. Depends on how I manage the rocks. But apparently after Hamburg they kind of start hot and heavy and don't let up for like 40 miles. So that's for sure going to slow things down. All right. Looks like it's going to be a pretty day. Sun's already out up there, which means as soon as it warms up a little bit, the bugs will be out. It was nice last night. It was a chilly night. Really good night for sleeping. I'm well rested, and just going to take my time through the rocks and try to speed up when it's smooth and hope for the best. All right, let's get it done. Just want to show this piece of trail. I'm about 2.5 miles into the morning, and so far this is kind of what it's been. Really nice. It's kind of hard to really enjoy because you know it ain't gonna last, but I just wanted to show this because despite popular belief and reputation, Pennsylvania does have some nice smooth trail to go along with crazy rock gardens. Enjoy while you can. See, the smooth walking doesn't last long. Good times. Hey, good morning everybody. It's about 6:30 on Friday, 8th of June. That makes today day 76 on the trail. Yesterday was 19.2 over from William Penn Shelter to Eagle's Nest Shelter, and I camped in both spots. Again, I'm just not doing shelters. There's too many bugs out, but it's nice to have people around at camp in the evening. It was a tough day. It was, I think, sort of an introduction to the rocks that are to come and actually increase after Hamburg, I believe, in Port Clinton. Today's plan is go, it's a little less than 9 miles into Port Clinton, and get a ride into Hamburg for a resupply, and hopefully get a room at Microtel and do some laundry. So I'm gonna try to knock it out quick, give me more time to get things done there. So a short day like that's called a Nero, which is a near zero. A zero obviously is a zero. So we're going to Nero in, spend the night, and then get back on the trail in the morning. Alrighty, gotta get her done. See you up there. Alright, so had to have a little change of plans. I called the Microtel Inn in Hamburg, and they are booked up. Put my name on the waiting list, but don't have much hope. So there is a little inn in Port Clinton Inn, that on gut hooks did not get very good reviews, but it will be a place to take a shower and do laundry at the very least. So looks like that's what the accommodations are going to be like tonight, and hopefully I'll still be able to hitch a ride into Hamburg because they have a Walmart. That'll be way better to resupply. I don't think there's actually a resupply option in Port Clinton. Anyway, could be worse. Could always be worse, right? All right, man, I got to tell you, this descent down off the mountain and into Port Clinton is no freaking joke. That was the steepest piece of trail that I've been on yet. And as bad as it was coming down, I pity the southbounder who's got to go up that. It is freaking steep. So I can safely say that Pennsylvania in general, in this northern section in particular, now occupies the top spot on my least favorite piece of trail. And I haven't even hit the hard rocks yet. So I'm sure that'll solidify it. But look down this thing. That's straight freaking down to the railroad down there. Good times. All right, finally made it down the flat ground. And I'm gonna stroll into Port Clinton. These big lumps of coal over here. Kind of a neat little area. Tell you what, man, that was one of the cleanest railroad yards I've ever seen. Heading across this old bridge. Pretty river right there. It's a confluence of two different branches that meet right there. Kind of cool.